So, check for 10. A few more drops going to come out there. Okay, here it is. So that's edition 1, all measured out and waiting. Just like that. The steric is just about half melted there. The one thing about this thermometer and the way the steric works and all that is you got to constantly be stirring it around, because otherwise it'll give you a bogus temperature reading. It'll stable out at some low temperature because the wax is actually hardening around the bottom of the thermometer bulb. Okay, so it's climbing through 168 right now. 170. So that's all a very good.
Okay, you getting ready to dump?
Okay, there's 190. 2315. Now the next one we take it down to 9 1/4. He's very close to 9 1/4. That's just a few drops over. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to fix it with that. Here's 9 1/4. You see, since we started a little early, I'm not going to run it full blast here. I'm going to kind of slow it down just a bit. Use the air. Like that. You might want to get over here and look and see what's in there if you can. That's the beginning of the metallic soap form. That's kind of like almost on schedule.
Go ahead. Actually shows up very well. Sometimes you see things better.
1508 and 1174 and 1506. So we've got time about 30 degrees. So we need a little more fire. The second 220. See, look at the hair now. Check this out. See there?
Mm-hmm.
Usually this next one now I'm going to call that 255 and dump it. Put the lid on. Because now the look of this vapor changes too. Once you get up into the high temp. On it's 270, you dump it and we'll be right about back on the program. And now you can actually start to see that it's really forming brown wax. And you do need to coax it along now with a little heat to get everything mixed together. This is where...
Do it again.
That's the
Yeah.
stuff. And it's really good to have it just like this at this stage. So this is the last of the metallic soap precipitate being stirred into the mix here. And it climbs up the side of the pot here. So you got to get that down in there as well. It all gets mixed together and turns into your brown wax.
Can you spoon that out again? I get.
Oh, like this?
Yeah. Okay. What is going on? I'm not getting a good focus here. That's as close as I can get with a. Yeah. I'm not filling up the screen.
That's about it right there. You get to this point where if you say, okay, that's pretty much in balance, if you put one more on and turn it loose, it's going to tip a little bit low there. And if you take two of them off, it's going to, see, it's noticeably high.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty damn close right there. It might be reading about a half low right now. And you can calculate. And that's maybe about right or a little low. And then this is definitely low, see?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can pretty much say that that's the weight right there, within about a half.
Yep.
See, look at there. See, look at there.
Yeah. Okay.
See?
Yeah.
So that's a good sign when you see that, because if it's not cutting right, it won't do that. Okay.
All right, I'm rolling.
Okay. Just like that. And that is about approximately the width of a cylinder record wall. And then you take and do this, start getting in there. Looking for any of that layered look. We all know what it looks like and where it's found most of the time. And the object is to look down in there and see that we don't have anything except a crack there from the impact of the knife, which if you shave far enough in there you could get past that even as well. And then it's always good to look at one of the other pieces. And here we got a fracture that went up at an angle. And you kind of smooth that out and look at that. And do a little cut test on that. And maybe one here with the pseudo recorder cutter, like that. And see, it puts off a little shaving there, a little curly shaving, and that's what you want. So I can mark that now in the notebook and say that there's no visible defects. It's okay to go on from there. So let's see, this is 8, 16, 13, and this is sample 1.
Rolling.
You pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Acme Hardesty Animal Tallow Stearic. TPSA they call it, triple press stearic acid. That's what the industry calls it. 17.3% kerosene and 10 3/4 fluid ounces hydrated aluminum, just like that. And then all the little pieces go in there. See, so where's my papers here? Just like that.
Okay.
Beautiful. 450 on the mark. Okay, 1240. Okay. $13.10. 21, 12, 40, 21, 13, 10. Poured with a slight over pour. And temperature 92. A cold one this time. Okay, that's it.